The hero's dead. I couldn't be that person even if I wanted to be. And I don't want to be.
This is so cool!
Oliver walked away.
The ghosts, they're like nothing we'd ever seen before. Well trained, well armed. We need the hero.
How's it going, everybody? Today I'm going to be reviewing Season 4, Episode 1 of Arrow, titled Green Arrow. So again, spoilers for this episode. If you haven't seen it, go watch it, then come back here. So we start things off with Oliver and Felicity living in their little suburban house. Everything's really happy with them. You have failed this omelet line, which is kind of cheesy, but it worked. It worked in the context. And then you have his quirky neighbors. So he's able to live in the suburban life. And of course, in now Star City, you get Team Arrow, or I don't even know what they're being called now, because you have Diggle, who looks like Magneto. The helmet didn't bother me as much, because I saw that little windshield wiper thingy, whatever you want to call it, the glass in front of it, and it made it look less like Magneto, so it didn't bother me as much as I thought it would. Then you have Speedy, or Thea, whatever you want to call her, and Laurel Lance, fighting crime. I'm still not a huge fan of Laurel, and Thea kind of bothered me this episode a little bit as well. But anyways, they come across this figure, Damien Darhk, and these ghosts, as they like to be called, and they need the help of Oliver again, or at least two of them do. Diggle is not a huge fan after what Oliver did with his wife and his daughter last season. And of course, I called her in the beginning, like Oliver's going to propose to Felicity, and of course they come in. Like, it was pretty predictable at that part when it's like he's obviously not going to propose because they're going to come in and ruin that, and exactly what happened. But a lot of this episode with Oliver was him trying to be friends with Diggle, and I actually liked it. It didn't bother, like, I know some people were annoyed by it. I liked it because it's something that really, you would feel that way if you were Diggle, if you were in his shoes. But yes, back to Damien Darhk. Damien Darhk, already I like more than Ra's al Ghul from last season. Ra's al Ghul could have been so much more, and he just wasn't. It was the weakest villain, I think, for each season. You had Malcolm, and then Slade, and then Ra's al Ghul, and then you'd think Ra's al Ghul would be awesome because everyone knows who he is, but it wasn't the case. Damien Darhk, on the other hand, made a very strong impact, at least in my opinion, and he crushed it in the first episode. You get to see he's kind of got these mystical powers, and I'm sure we'll learn more about that in the flashback scenes, which again I really liked. By the way, I read that it was a Hal Jordan reference, and I also read it was like his dad. So, but you saw that Jordan, I'm like, wait, what? Green Lantern? I kind of freaked out a little bit. And then when the flashbacks, and he gets dumped out of the plane, as soon as he's like, we gotta, the terrain. I'm like, we're back on Lian Yu. We're back on Lian Yu. Yes, yes. And as soon as I saw it, I raised my hand in the air because I was so excited for that. I'm so happy the flashbacks last season were lacking, and hopefully, since we're back on the island, he's going to be really exciting again. Another thing that kind of bothered me, not necessarily a story element, because I liked how this thing set up the whole season, it was Oliver's eyeliner in that when they were at the train station place. It just, like, why was there was slight eyeliner on him, and it just looked odd. I was like, what's going on here? Minor point, but it bothered me. And then you get the reveal at the very end that Captain Lance is indeed working with Damien Darhk. Willingly? Probably not, but he's doing what he's got to do. So that's going to be interesting. It's going to create another new dynamic with him and his daughter. Like, does he give up Oliver's name to him? Because that'll rat out Laurel. So it's gonna, I like that internal conflict, and I think Lance is going to be a forefront in this season. And at the very end, we get the flash forward 6 months, and I'm pretty sure I have an idea of whose grave it is. It's implied that it's Felicity's. It might not be, because you get to see Arrow, or Ollie and Barry looking at the gravestone. You don't see who it is. Oliver wants to kill whoever did this, clearly. I don't know if it is Felicity, because it seems too obvious of the choice. I feel like Barry might have been more distraught than he actually was. But Barry was there. So, who knows? It very well could be Felicity. Could be Laurel, maybe. It could be Thea. There's a variety of people this could be, but my hunch is Felicity, and it's terrible. We'll find out later down the road, though, obviously. So that's it. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel for more content on its way. And that is it, guys. So I'll talk to y'all later.